Hello, welcome back to my channel. So tonight I want to discuss with you Pearl and her debate with Anna Kasparian, and I want to discuss Andrew Callahan and Nick Shirley. And basically, if you've been watching my channel for long enough, you realize that honor, humiliation, all these things are done by invisible forces that can lower you and can raise you, that can give you rank and take rank away. So Pearl, she went on to a debate with Anna Kasparian, and on the stage, she just completely freezes up and glitches up, and it looks like she was gonna start crying, and that she held it, but you could tell that she was just broken or whatever. And Anna Kasparian's like, are you just gonna keep lying or something like that? And the whole internet on Twitter is just like, oh my God, Pearl, you're so stupid. You're so dumb. She crashed out. And they're going in. And I get it. I totally get it. And what I think is that not only can God embarrass you, but I also feel like shame on the fact that how long can people talk about one subject and rah that subject? So how many times can Pearl go and say single women are stupid? Like, okay, no one's saying she's right or wrong, but how many years can you just keep going and saying that same trash over and over again? How many times can you hear Matt Walsh say the same crap over and over again? Tim Pool, oh, it's a civil war. Oh, there's a war coming. Oh my God, there's a war. It's just like these people are all now 2026, the middle of the decade, they're starting to fall off. And this is it. The time's up now. Time's up. People are totally done with the commentary. People are totally done with the grift. And people want something more authentic. Now, Nick Shirley, he's on a podcast with Andrew Callahan. And he's just like, oh, who do you think is a benevolent billionaire? And he's like, benevolent? He's like, what does that mean or something? And he's wearing a hoodie that says Learning Center. And I don't care. I'm not a fan of this Nick Shirley guy, but I'm not like, I don't think he's the most evil person in the world. I'm not saying like, oh my God, he's so bad. But I'm not like I don't in my world, I find it hard to believe a young guy just somehow magically finds this magic case and exposes it to the world, and he just did some really good journalism. I have a tough time believing that. I feel like the play was set up. I feel like the fraud, the loophole was there maybe at the time. People were told, whatever. People engaged in fraud. People may have not engaged in fraud. But something, where there's smoke, there's fire. I'll grant that. But then all of a sudden, this guy comes out and has a perfect documentary and all this stuff. And you're just like, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. And then he looks kind of like Nick Fuentes. His name is Nick. And I just feel like whoever these puppet masters are, they're really trying to push these fools onto people. They're really trying to maintain narrative domination and narrative control to keep the right wing. Like Dan Bongino, he's come out now and he's saying like, I'm going to come after all the black pillars and grifters. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Why are you talking about going after citizens? So all these people that, like Tucker Carlson said, Ben Shapiro will be irrelevant in like 5 years or within 5 years. And this is what I'm seeing. It's like I've already seen like the decline of Joe Rogan, but I'm talking about Nick Shirley right now, and I'm talking about Pearl, and they got humiliated. They look stupid. They look really, 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 really stupid. And it's not like a goof. It's not caught at a funny angle. It's just straight up. Boom. You're an idiot. Grab the pie. Throw it in the face. Boom. So, if you're like me and you notice that, be careful for the messages that you're trying to push, and be careful about trying to always agitate people, and then you won't be humiliated like that, especially like that. So people won't understand, and I get it, but thanks for watching anyways. Have a good one.